Hello y'all, this is Old World Blues, a mod for Hearts of Iron 4 centered on the Fallout universe. We're going to play as a nation I played as before, that is the Texan Brotherhood, located in, you guessed it, Texas. So for our focuses, we're not going to expand at all. Right away, we're going to prioritize building up our nation first. The general stirs Santa Ana may be up to something in the south. While we wait for Broken Apart to be completed, we're going to run down the tree and try to get Protector of Texas. Crusher's army is fighting the unity of Austin. Here's to hoping Austin loses. Lone Star is fighting the Hand Warband. We want the Hand Warband to win. The Breaking Point event has occurred. We're going to swap over to the Alamo chapter, who has left the Texan Brotherhood. Our leader is Catherine Torney with the traits Mistress of Subterfuge and Circle of Steel Agent, and we have the National Spirit Bunker Blues. We have a new focus tree, and our first few important focuses are Brotherhood Consolidation, Technological Recovery, Demand Richmond, Houston Space Center, and the Chains That Bind. A old new focus event will give us manpower in some of our states and some soldiers. It wouldn't be the Brotherhood of Steel without power armor, wouldn't it? Our only starting commander is Catherine Torney. Technological recovery was completed, presenting us with an event unlocking a lot of scientific level tech and setting our research slots to 6. We want Richmond, but the Texan Brotherhood controls it, so the plan is to purchase it from them. Richmond now belongs to the Alamo chapter. To add to our recent success, Houston gives us the military access we need to get to the Space Center. We sort of deliberately tried to make everything as hard as possible for the Texan Brotherhood so they couldn't form Texas later. Thanks to the military access, we can begin our efforts to contact the Western Brotherhood. To expand our territory, we're justifying on the super mutant nation of the Ironmongers. We aren't winning everywhere, but they do have a hole in their line. For industry focuses, we're going after civilian workshops. We took a lot of land, but the Ironmongers were left as a puppet, and the pursuant are being killed off by Santa Ana. 3 focuses in our tree, depending on world tension, will give us Gauss rifles and power armor. In our military branch, we gotta pick either robots or yearmen. Let's go with the robots. We can get an attack bonus on either Saito Mexicano. So we are going to invade the Texan Arms Association, but Rio Grande may be doing it first. Fortunately, Rio Grande did not do that, so we'll take a lot of land and puppet the TAA. The Alamo chapter's eyes are on Shell's army and Eden. Rio Grande eventually declared war because of the TAA. The event Glory Falls up here, we were able to pierce into their land and take the capital of Gloria from the Republic. Now for the fight with more super mutants. The Texan Brotherhood did not pick the Alamo was right, that's fine, they'll still be weak. The Republic of Rio Grande was made a puppet, and we're making good progress against Shell's army. The chapter can look for treasure in the USAA HQ, Corpus Christi, and Fort Hood. We have justified a war goal on the Texan Brotherhood, but we can't do that because we got to look out for Santa Ana. A branch of the focus tree opens, which when we get to the bottom here, we can plea for help. With Desperate Defense completed, we got a new unit, the Travis Stalwart Defenders, with the template Alamo Volunteers. One final advancement is done, so we can now begin plea for help. Twalocan is not dead yet, so we hope Idris Saito Mexicano will fight us in an offensive war. Taking a look at some distant affairs, the hangdogs are fighting 2 wars at once. The plea for help is done. We get an event called Unexpected Aid. Instead of getting the Western Brotherhood of Steel as hoped, we get the Midwest instead. Because of their intervention, that unlocks the research for the Midwestern power armor they use. They did bring some troops for us using the template Midwestern contingent. We got to make sure to keep these alive, because if they die, we can't make any more using that exact same template from the Midwestern contingent, and the troops they did provide will be used to supplement our main power armor force. For the USSA HQ, we went with Recon Focus, and for Fort Hood, we'll go with the Expedition Focus. We have some new decisions centered around the Fort Hood expedition. We'll prepare for everything before we go inside and try to find some treasure. We have a lot of manpower involved and a lot of security codes, so let's go ahead and launch the expedition. Security door Gamma 13 and impassable door. Let's just use brute force to get by this one. We were successful, and we'll go even deeper into the fort. A corridor of guns. Let's use all of our hacks for this obstacle. We got past the turret, so onwards we will go. Security force fields. Brute force isn't really a good idea for this one. So let's go with the option of hacking with our security codes. There's the war on Rio Grande, we gotta help them. While that is going on, we'll also fight the Unity of Alston. More Fort Hood shenanigans, slumbering centuries, let's smash them into pieces. The reward for getting through Fort Hood is the Sentinel Automated Power Armor Unit, which is basically a robotic suit of power armor, and this is from the Fallout 4 Creation Club. Santa Anna is defeated, he was unable to take out Rio Grande and seize the Alamo. We sort of left the war with the Unity of Alston on the back burner. They did have some success, but with all the troops coming back north, they were overwhelmed and lost. We're going to make some Sentinel detachments, but they do require some Sentinel command slaves and their equipment. With all the other threats handled, we can finally have our showdown with the Texan Brotherhood. The Alamo chapter outcasts will be victorious over Rusk and his lions. Let the war begin. We're going straight for Dallas and Fort Worth. Texan Brotherhood was weaker because of the earlier decisions we made. Dallas falls, their new capital is Brenham, which borders Richmond. Once Fort Worth falls, this war should be over. It's done, and the Texan Economic Union is no more. The video is going to stop here. The Alamo chapter grew a lot, and no one can now easily infringe upon their right to collect advanced technology like toasters. If you enjoyed the mod, make sure to check it out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later. Bye.